Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. We down here at the shop today. Got a few little projects we working on. Let's see, where are we gonna start? Well, I still got the old boat motor over yonder. I got everything I need to put it together. May sew that thing up. Got the log splitter running. I want to get out there with some degreaser and pressure washer and clean it up a little bit and change oil in it. Still got the what I was going to use for a bumper sitting over there on that bench that I want to put on the 140. It's just three little old shop projects. I don't know if you can see it from here, but over yonder on the floor, I got a little old blower that a friend of mine brought me. He wants me to get it running for him. Try to get that done. You know, it hadn't been too long I had this shop just cleaned up spick and span. And I can't say I've done much in it in the last couple of weeks because, you know, I had this little skin cancer took off my nose. Last project I done, I never putting it all on that truck. I think I did the alternator and got the cord fixed in the log splitter and the carburetor on that little go-kart. I think I've done all them really somewhere around the same day. But I didn't do much nothing since last Tuesday because of this little skin cancer that I've had taken off. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit done today. Not gonna set the woods on fire, but you know, winter's fast approaching. Lord have mercy, it's coming quick. All these trees out here is just, you know, just a slight breeze and it's raining leaves. Just looking at my lawnmower over there. I'm gonna get it cleaned up. I do want to do a little bit of mowing with it. There's really no grass growing, but there's some that kind of grew up a little bit I'd like to knock down for winter. Got a little walking trail I walk around. I like to hit it every once in a while, the lawnmower, and kind of keep the leaves off the trail, you know, that way, if a snake or out there crawling around or something, you'll see it. We're still dealing with a serious drought up here. I'm telling you. Thursday, Friday last week, you know, it's supposed to rain. Thursday, it really didn't do nothing. Friday, it drizzled a little bit. You know, certainly didn't create no runoff or no mud puddles or anything. It just didn't amount to nothing. So I mean, we're really sitting here at almost 3 months with, you know, with just no rainfall. I tell you, we get some. I know one fire that we had, you know, it was roadside fire, burnt a, I don't know, maybe an acre, half acre or so over there. Wasn't a whole lot, but there was no wind pushing it either. So this dry weather's got me worried. It sure needs to rain. But anyways, today we're gonna, like I said, change oil on the little log splitter, get it cleaned up a little bit. We're just getting ready for winter. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the oil changed in it. I'm gonna get the oil changed in my lawnmower, get it cleaned off, get the shop cleaned up a little bit. I love to come in here and open these doors on a day like this. And it's probably 60, 65 degrees today. The sun's shining, beautiful day. I walked for a long time this morning, walked off down the woods, and just been a good day to be outside. Anyways, just want to bring you along. I'm going to try to shoot a little video here and there, you know, some stuff I'm doing. We'll go out there and we'll start with a log splitter. You know, don't you just love it? Just gonna give it a little cleaning. It ain't too bad. It's just dusty. I'm sitting in the shed, and I'm gonna re-grease that. Blow off some of the dust. And I'm gonna get that big pile of logs. You know, I took down 10 trees last year. I'm gonna try to get them split up. Clean the shop out. Get rid of that old TV. It ain't gonna work out all right. I thought somebody give that to me and said, well, it works. You know, when you plug it in, it just takes a little while for it to warm up. Well, it takes 2 days for it to warm up to where it comes on, so I'm not gonna fix it. I'm gonna try to work on the little boat motor, I guess. Maybe get the wires tied in. Just 2 or 3 little old projects. And I'll try to bring you along as I do this stuff. I don't know if y'all figured me out yet or not, but I'm a little bit scatterbrained when it comes to some of these projects. Sometimes I'll have 4 or 5 things going at one time and go a long time and not finish them, and then all of a sudden one day I finish everything up. And then do the whole thing again, start some more projects. But I guess, you know, as far as just looking ahead, hey, I am not gonna look ahead. I'm gonna worry about today. I'm gonna get started on this little log splitter. It'll make me feel good if I get it cleaned up. And when I clean it, I'm gonna get the skag around there, the lawnmower, and blow it off real good with a pressure washer. And then I will go from there. Probably end up with a broom in my hand cleaning this shop up because it's just gotten just dirty. It gets full of leaves real easy too when I got all these doors open, this wind's blowing. All right, stay tuned. We'll just get a little bit done around here. Well, all right, 3 hours later, we got all the dirt washed off of them. We got the old log splitter looking pretty good again. I've had that old thing 15, 20 years. And skags all shined up some. I'm gonna get them in the shop here and change the oil. See a dusty spot under the seat there I missed. Well, there's always something you're gonna miss, but anyways, it's just a little better than it was. Get this old log splitter in there, change oil on it. I'm gonna grease this saddle up real good. Get over there and get some of them logs you see way over there by the edge of the wood. Bring them over here with the forks on the Kubota and cut them up in length and set down on one of them and just split. At least try to get my rack full over there. Looks like it'll hold about maybe a cord of wood, something like that. I have sold some wood, but I don't know. Somebody might need some this winter, but who knows? I like to have a little bit around here. Do plan on putting my wood burner in, but right now I have nothing to burn it in, but I'm gonna split a little bit of it. It'll get used. We got a little old ring out there in the middle of the field. Sometimes we'll go out there and build a fire and roast marshmallows and hot dogs. And we would have already done it this year, but it's just dry. I don't want to start no outdoor fires around here. So if we ever get some rain and feel pretty confident the woods ain't gonna catch on fire and ain't no winds, we may roast a few marshmallows out here before long. All right, let me keep on moving. All right, we got them cleaned up in the shop here. Let's see if I can pull the oil out of this thing. Got this little old, if I can find me a little towel, I'd like to wipe that off. There you go. Run this down in there. Let it pull oil out of it. Just puts a little vacuum on this thing right here. And your little old tool I got there. It's been laying around here for a long time too. This is about all I use it on now, on these lawnmowers. And I'll get over on them farm balls and pull the oil out of the differentials. You know, that little pan on the bottom, the final drive gears. Works good for that too. A few other little things. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we'll go over here and get this thing started on the skeg. Now it's not necessary that I use it on the skeg. It's got a little old drain plug right there. You can unhook and let it hang down. But let's see. Man, it's still on the full mark. Good sign. Been a while since I changed it. Thing there kind of pulls a little vacuum on that tank. This sucks it out. Back pre 2000 and whoa, why that's so close. Anyways, back pre 2004. Let's see if I can bring this thing back down to size while I'm doing it. Well, don't give you a lot of options. Anyways, I'll hold it further out there. Back pre 2004, when I was in the transmission business, I'd use in to pull the fluid out of the pan. That way we'd pull the pan off of it. A lot of times we'd do that before we pulled it out. It'd just be that much less fluid to deal with. Worked good. You could go over and pump it up and just leave it sitting there a few minutes while you done something else. But hey, that thing's pushing what? That's 2004. That's fixing to be 20 years ago. I probably had it 10, 15 years before that. That thing's pushing 30 years old. It does good. It's over just a drawing. You can see it from here. Just pulling oil out of it. Well, let me measure up some oil. I think from my go-kart racing days at a 5 horsepower Briggs, held 16 ounces of oil. But I'm not quite sure. I may have wrote it down over on a board. I got a board over here to write down when I change oil on stuff, help me keep track of it. And or lets me know I'm not keeping track of it too well. But anyways, let me measure up some oil and I'll get right back with you. All right, guys. So we back down in the shop this morning. Kind of sew this video up. Got a few things done around here. Of course, we got the oil changed and the log splitter over here. And we got the oil changed over in the old skeg. It's ready. Of course, had it all cleaned up, but I done got out there and got it all dirty again. Hey, the boat motor runs. That worked out good. Got the starter on it, voltage regulator, and what I think was a rectifier. It may have been just a connecting block. I'm not really sure. But anyways, hey, I put a battery to it, some fuel, fired right up, sounded good. So I may put it on the pontoon boat out there. Might get it done for winter sets in hard. Hey, got my old buggy in the shop. I got a water pump for it, I just never have put on it. I went with a rear mounted radiator, got the hoses and fittings, but I've never have tightened anything up on it because I wasn't quite sure about the routing and everything. So I'm gonna try to sew that up and get it where it's portable. Got a few other little things to do to it. Gonna move some stuff around out here. I'm gonna try to get all 3 of my farm balls under this building, under this shed right here, and then maybe move this old shed up there to the house and stretch a tarp over, give the wife something to park her car under in the morning where she won't have frost all over her windshield. Just a few little things I'm gonna do around here. But anyways, I just want to sew this little old video up. Got a few little things done around here. Hadn't got the bumper built. We'll make that another video. I got the tractor in here, the bumper's over there. Just need to get with it. It's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And it's, you know, hey, it's a time to just sit down. I just went from a little morning walk with Buster Clyde. Where you at, Buster Clyde? He was right here under my feet a minute ago. He was wanting to play. But I don't know, he didn't run off. There he is, there's my buddy. Come here, buddy. Say hello to everybody. Oh. Yeah, old Buster's a good dog. I think I told you about him a couple times. No rescue in bad shape. Got a fortune tied up in him for his money, but hey, he's got him a happy home. Good dog. And yeah, like I said, I was sitting out there on a little stone this morning on a little rock, just giving thanks to the Lord for how he's blessed my life. I mean, you know, by no means everything went perfect. But you know, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful I've made it to almost 62 years old, playing around here on this little old piece of property. It's a struggle. It's a financial struggle right now because my health is going down. But you know, I'm getting around. Got a few things ahead of me that kind of makes me cringe. I got a knee replacement coming up in February. December, first week in December, I'm going to have a health analysis done, which is determine if I'm healthy enough to have the knee replacement. And then I'm kind of on a cancellation list. If somebody cancel, I can have it done between now and February, but it's scheduled for February. Brings a lot of anxiety, but you know, I take that to the Lord in prayer too. Like I said the other day, got this little old knots come up on my wrist. It's kind of affecting the tunnel, the carpal tunnel, a good bit, causing a lot of numbness and tingling in my hand. Don't bother me until I start trying to do something, then it starts bothering me. Well, anyways. But I'm gonna get to see the grandkids. I got a Littleton just turned 1 year old, 22nd, was that yesterday I think? And so we're gonna have a big birthday party for her Saturday. Hey, got the Iron Bowl, Alabama Auburn football game coming up this weekend too. That'll be a great thing. Roll Tide, by the way. So anyways, just wanted to sew this little video up and let you know, I got a few things fixed around here. I want to work over the next few months, get where I can set a camera up a couple different places and maybe position it where we can get a little more of the work involved in it. It's kind of hard. I ain't got nobody following me around with a camera, so best I can do is position it and get a little bit done. Gonna do a little firewood cutting, gonna get that bumper on. I did get the little blower back together. I put a carburetor on a low Husqvarna weed eater. Got it running. I got a little old chainsaw blade on the end of it. I saw these low limbs off trees with it. I got a lot of stuff. I got more projects going on than I know what to do with. I want to build me a room upstairs in the shop. I want to put me a little bathroom and a kitchenette down here. There's all kinds of things I want to do. We'll just see. Maybe we'll get a little bit done. Thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll catch you on the next little old video. Smash that old like button, share, and we'll start another video in a day or two.